on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, December 11th, 2025. I beg your pardon. It's Thursday, December 11th, 2025. INEC's continuous voter registration is still ongoing, so if you haven't signed up yet, this is still a good time to do it and get ready to vote. On the news this hour, Governor Fubara denies rift with Rivers lawmakers. President Tinubu orders nationwide security overhaul. Nigeria tops list of unenforced ECOWAS court judgment. On the foreign scene, U.S. judge rules Epstein grand jury record from 2019 case can be released. Details of these and more after this break. You're welcome back. I'm Ifechukwu Muonyili with the news. Now, Governor Ifechukwu has denied rumors that he is having issues with federal or state lawmakers from Rivers State. He says the claims are not true. The governor spoke on Wednesday during the commissioning of the extended and dualized 28.4-kilometer Ahoda-Omokwu Road. Governor Fubara explained that he was not avoiding the lawmakers, adding that plans were already in place for a meeting with them. He said the meeting was arranged by his predecessor and Minister Yesomwike, elder statesman Ferdinand Alabra, and other leaders.
I personally do not have any disagreement or any anger anywhere with my members of the National Assembly, even that of the state here. Made every effort to meet with them. The arrangement wasn't for me to call them directly. It was for my leader, the minister, to arrange the meeting, which up till this hour, that meeting has not been fixed. So when people go about saying, I don't want to meet them, I don't want to meet their demand, that is pure lie. I don't have any reason to do that.
Who defected from the PDP to the APC on Tuesday told his supporters that joining the APC was not for his personal ambition. Correspondent Onyeka also reports that the extension of the dualization of the 25.4 dual carriageway the Omokwu Road was awarded to Badger in 2023 at the cost of 48.9 billion naira. Meanwhile, the chairman of the African Democratic Congress in Rivers State, Leader Samson, is criticizing Governor Siminalayi Fubara for defecting to the APC without first consulting Rivers people. Speaking with correspondent Ifunanya Ubeme, Samson says it was not enough for the governor to meet with supporters and claim he had consulted them before leaving the PDP. He says the move was expected, but argues that no serious Rivers people would take Governor Fubara seriously, describing him as inconsistent and indecisive.
No Rivers person that is a serious person would take Governor Fubara serious. It's very obvious man that has been very consistent and indecisive on what he should do. We are not surprised that he has, as a baby, a suckling, he has run to the APC, probably maybe at the request of the president, or he went to beg the president that he wants to join the APC. So whichever way, in his speech, he said that the president is the reason why he's still the governor today. The truth is that Governor Fubara consulted Rivers people that mandate.
Now, public reaction is equally divided. Some Port Harcourt residents tell correspondent Ovla Asheriba that the move is long overdue. Others feel he has too many challenges and humiliations in his current party, and moving to the APC is both in his interest and that of Rivers people. but not everyone agrees. Some say the defection is purely for personal gain.
It's long overdue if you ask me. This is what he should do. So if you ask me, it's the best move. Without this, he cannot move his next move politically. It's
but from my own observation, I think the man has been humiliated a lot. So anything that he thinks is okay for him, I think he should go ahead and do it.
So when the man goes there, the man will be saved because the government is too much. They have disturbed the man too much. So I hope when the man goes, at least we use federal power and help him to go for the second term.
I'm not happy that he went to join APC, but I love seeing for him to go to APC. People will not take it as if he's going there. They'll feel that the way others went there, maybe because of money. It's his own interest, not the interest of Rivers State.
Well, and across the country continued to defect. Lawyer and conflict resolution specialist in Damsey says Nigeria's democracy is under threat following the mass defection of politicians to the ruling APC. Speaking to correspondent Emeka Otoka, Ekpo says the current political structure no longer allows genuine multiple-party competition. He is also alleging that state governors are being coerced into supporting President Bola Tinubu's second-term bid.
The governor's defection to APC really shows that democracy is really under threat in Nigeria. This is basically because they are not sure of winning elections through the ballot, and democracy can only thrive when political power is not concentrated on one party. And here in Nigeria, we see how dissenting voices are growing weaker by the day.
In the meantime, a public affairs analyst in Port Harcourt, Obiunwa Akanwa, has described the recent endorsement of President Bola Tinubu by local government chairmen in Rivers State as unsolicited loyalty. Speaking with our correspondent, Akanwa argues that the chairmen appear more interested in political alignment than in delivering credible governance.
My take is that the local government chairmen, like the River State House of Assemblymen too, if they were very meaningfully engaged with their various activities, they wouldn't have had that avalanche of time going out engaging in such a fun fair of endorsing the president. We should be looking at governance at this time.
And now to other stories. The Rivers State government says its main focus in the 2026 appropriation bill will be education and completing ongoing projects. This was revealed by the Principal Secretary to the Governor on Administration, Dr. Aye Besin Beredugo, I beg your pardon, at the public consultation workshop on the 2026 budget estimate. Dr. said many public primary and secondary schools in the state have been in poor condition for years and need attention. He adds that the 2026 budget will also cover healthcare, security, more funding for the judiciary, and youth empowerment, while the new project will be kept minimal.
The 2026 budget will focus on the key priority areas of the government. Infrastructure, of course, remains very important, but education will take a large chunk of the budget because you know the state of our schools, the primary and secondary schools, they have been neglected for a very long time. It did not start with this government, and so education is one of the major priorities of the 2026 budget. So if you're intending to load the budget with projects from your communities, just bear with us for 2026.
Correspondent Emeka Otoka reports that all MDAs must submit their budget estimates to the Office of the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning on or before Friday, December 12, 2025. Now let's go to Ikwere local government area, where the chairman, Charles Wobu, is urging companies operating in the area to meet their corporate social responsibility. Wobodo made the appeal while receiving a Sienna bus donated to the council in Ishobo by Bua Transport Company Limited. He says the donation was a response to his administration's request for a security vehicle to help security agencies respond faster to incidents in the area. The Ikwere Council chairman praised the management of Bua Transport Company Limited and said his administration will continue to strengthen its relationship and collaboration with the company.
What Bua Transport Limited has done here today is to show the love and support for security in the Ikwere local government. The idea is simple that when we are having issues of insecurity here, we should have security personnel to swiftly respond And that is why we need this mobility. So we thank you for this opportunity you have given to us. So we use this opportunity to call other companies who operate in this local government to do the same and show example like Bua company.
Earlier, the general manager of Boa Transport Company Limited, Pashera Adamu Kwanle, said while presenting the vehicle that the company will keep supporting the development of Ikwere local government area.
These are the documents of the purchase of the car. Actually, we appreciate our staying with the Ikwere local government, and we'll keep doing all the necessary contribution toward development of Ikwere local government. Thank you very much, sir, for all your cooperation.
And now, in Eche local government area, the chairman, Chima Boniface Njoko, on Tuesday participated in a high-level security and boundary resolution meeting hosted at the Obiakwa Council Secretariat. The meeting brought together the Boundary Adjustment Commission, representatives of the police force headquarters, the State Surveyor General, and community leaders from Irie in Obiakwa local government area, as well as Ingwo and Umuibulu in Eche local government area. The gathering, which attracted residents, chiefs, and elders from the affected areas, focused on resolving lingering boundary disputes between local government, restoring lasting peace, and ending current land conflict, and paving the way for development. Njoko was represented by the spokesperson for the Committee on Anti-Land Grabbing, Land Acquisition Management and Development, Dr. Uche Ken Nduku. She reiterated the chairman's commitment to justice, fairness, and lasting peace. She assured that the council will fully support the boundary adjustment process to ensure its success.
The chairman has also asked me to inform this novel committee that the Che Local Government Council will support this committee by providing all the necessary or required support that will make the committee to achieve success. Land disputes, land grabbing activities in our various local governments has caused our people an irreplaceable loss and damages. And as a council, we are committed to ensuring that lives and properties of our people are safe.
Well, meanwhile, the Eche Council chairman also received a new petition from the Umunkwe community in Olakwa 1, seeking to be included in an ongoing dispute between Umuofeke Guzoro and Umuotago communities. Chairman of the Anti-Land Grabbing Committee, Mawobilo, briefed the council chairman on the development, noting that the committee received 9 new petitions during its sitting on Tuesday and successfully attended to several pending cases. Below said the committee remains committed to protecting the welfare of Eche people. The committee also witnessed the signing of peace agreements involving Eze Innocent Musu and others versus Ms. Comfort Tinidu and others, all from the Umuakoro community, while another agreement was signed among Umuamo, Umuchioma, and Umwegono communities in Ochia, Ozuzu Eche. Secretary of the committee, Prince Chijoke Ndimele, reported that 17 petitions have been served so far, with affected individuals responding promptly. Still in Eche, the chairman of Eche local government area, Chima Boniface Njoko, has notified all host communities and landlords of Sterling Global Oil and Gas Nigeria Limited in Eche to attend an important stakeholders meeting. Njoko, in a statement signed by his assistant press secretary, Thank God, says the meeting will be held on Monday, December 15 at the Eche Local Government Council Secretariat by 10 a.m. The statement said all concerned community representatives are directed to attend punctually as matters of urgent public importance will be discussed. And now the Omawa Council of Chiefs and Traditional Rulers has rejected claims by the Oha in Council that they have the power to install or crown a chief in Omawa. And a statement signed by the paramount ruler of the Omawa clan, Ace Atinike Amadi Obo the 21st in Iwai. The council says the Oha and its council of chiefs are under the authority of traditional rulers in every community and kingdom, including Omawa. It claimed that in 2022, Oha Tennessee Igbo, Chikezie Nwoji, Matthew Nwosu, Felix Anoya, Anthony Ejiogo, and Ndidiyama crowned their member, Henry Igbo, as the Royal Highness of Omawa. Eze Amadi said he took them to court and won the case. According to him, the judgment has not been appealed. He He adds that he is the duly coronated paramount ruler of Omagwa and has his staff of office, certificate, and letter of recognition as the Inyewale Omagwa. Let's go on a quick break. When we return, Nigeria tops list of unenforced ECOWAS court judgments. Stay with us.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back, and now the rest of the news. President Tinubu has ordered the Inspector General of Police, security agency chiefs, and the National Economic Council to start a major reorganization of security deployment across the country. This includes arming a forest guard and turning abandoned grazing reserves into working ranches. He gave the directive during Wednesday's Federal Executive Council meeting as part of new efforts to address rising insecurity and ongoing clashes between farmers and herders. President Tinubu also asked Vice President Kashim Shettima to direct the NEC to identify grazing reserves and settlements that can be rebuilt into modern livestock communities. Other news, Nigeria has the highest number of unenforced judgment from the ECOWAS Court of Justice. Speaking on Wednesday in Abuja at an event marking World Human Rights Day, the court's Deputy Chief Registrar, Gay Sowe, presented enforcement statistics for the region. He said many member states have a long record of not complying with court decisions, but Nigeria has the biggest backlog. According to SOE, Nigeria has 125 cases in total. Out of these, 67 were dismissed, 10 have been enforced, and 48 are still not enforced. He adds that with 2 recent judgments, the number of unenforced cases is now about 50. SOE also explained that the court has delivered 492 judgments across the 12 active ECOWAS member states, and 192 of them were classified as enforceable. Moving on now, about 250 undergraduate students at the University of Port Harcourt will benefit from a 40 million naira donation from the Foundation for Citizens Empowerment and Sensitization on Civic Responsibility Initiative. Speaking at the event called Project New Nigeria, the convener, Samuel Kale Nzide, said the money will be used to support students with tuition fee grants, and some students also receive computer tablets. Kale Nzide also encouraged students to take part in the ongoing voter registration and collect their permanent voters' cards to exercise their civic responsibility.
Part of building a new Nigeria is understanding the power of your voice, and one of the most important ways you can express this power is through your votes. Not through violence, not through debates, not through anger. We are working with INEC because Uniport will soon become the largest student voter registration center in River State. We want every student here to have their PVC and to use it, not for any candidate, not for any party, but to shape your own future. Project New Nigeria will always remain non-partisan, but we will never be silent on civic responsibility.
The Pro-Chancellor of Uniport, Senator Mao Ohaonwa, urged students not to underestimate the power of their participation in building a better Nigeria. Also speaking, the Vice-Chancellor Abraham Owunari praised the young Nigerians for their resilience and commitment to national renewal. Earlier, NDDC Representative Chioma Nwakwe described Project New Nigeria as timely and a strong push for civic responsibility.
This program emphasizes youth empowerment, civic responsibility, inclusive governance, and the rebuilding of public trust in our democratic institutions. Let me sincerely commend the organizers of this Project New Hope for considering such a timely and strategic initiative. Strengthening democratic participation, especially among young people, is a critical step towards building the Nigeria we envision. Your commitment to national development is worthy of recognition.
Correspondent Nandewala reports that comedian Emmanuel Ifechukwu, known as Sabius, also attended the event and gave 78,000 naira tuition scholarship to 4 additional students.
And now we're bringing you news from around the world.
A federal judge in New York has ruled that the U.S. Department of Justice can release grand jury record from Jeffrey Epstein's 2019 sex trafficking case. The judge, Richard Berman, changed his earlier decision to keep the record sealed after Congress passed a new law requiring the Justice Department to make the files public. Judge Berman said victims must still have their identities and privacy protected, stressing that their safety remains the top priority. Epstein was charged with sex trafficking in July 2019. He died in a New York prison cell a month later while waiting for trial.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Well, that's for the news this morning. Before we go, let's have a look at the major headlines. Governor Siminalayi Fubara has denied rift with Rivers State lawmakers, with Joji that President Bola Tinubu has ordered a nationwide security overhaul. You heard Nigeria tops the list of enforced ECOWAS court judgment. And on the foreign scene, U.S. judge has ruled that Epstein grand jury records from 2019 case can be released. Well, the news was edited by Ifunaya Obeme Ndukwe. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 080 721 7215. I am Ifechukwu Muonyili. Many thanks for listening.